Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Wave Tech Beats. Uh, the last video I did, I showed you how I did my kick drums, how I mastered my kick drum. Well, I didn't mean master, sorry. How I made my kick drum punchier in my mixing phase, and this is what it sound like. Now I did turn it down because I'm gonna blend everything later on. Now I need to work on my snare. So my snare is sitting right here. It's on channel 3. So as you can see, I bring the snare in. And you know, I might change that snare, but no matter what I change that snare to, I'm still going to you know, mix it the same way. So let me show you how I mix the snare. While I get this up, I'll just show you how I mix the snare. So first things first, I don't want to add no compression to it. Not right now. So what I want to do is I basically want to go in here and I'm going to add a reverb. As you can see, you can hear, hold on, let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. All right, so now this one I'm not gonna play by ear. In the last one, I showed you how to play by ear when I'm using the EQ. EQs I play by ear, okay? This one I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna go to the small studio room. I want it tight with a little bit of echo. I mean, you know, just a little bit of reverb to it, but I still want it. I want it tight. Okay. As you can really hear the difference. So here, let me let you hear the difference of it. That's without the reverb. That's with the reverb added to it, okay? Now, I am going to add an EQ to it. I try to EQ. You know what? I love EQing because EQ brings out the quality of the sound. So we'll go here. Now, if you watched any of the first video, you noticed that when I went with the kick drum, most of my sounds was over here in channel 1. Now we got between 3 and 7. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take and bring this up, and you can hear the difference already. It's crisp. It's tight. I'm ready. I'm good where I'm at. It's gonna punch out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I could come back, change the sound. This snare I'm using from Prime Loops, Red Carpet from Prime Loops. It's in a one-shot kit. They have a construction kit, but they also have the one-shots. The one-shots is where I can take and, you know, just drag and drop and use their sound to make my own personal beat. So like I said, you know, when you making your mix downs, you're blending everything together. And some things might sound a little bit stronger than others, and some things don't sound stronger than others. And what I mean by stronger than others, like my kick is going to be punchy, but I have it turned down. The snare sounds like it's louder because we have the reverb on there. But when everything is all said and done, it's going to blend in and go from there. So, you know, while I got you here, I might as well just go ahead and do this too. So we have, let's see. We have the tambourine. The tambourine will play the background. All right. You can hear it playing the background. The tambourine is not the focal point. Tambourine just is in there just to help fill the beat. But I'm still gonna add a reverb to it because I do want it to come out. You see how that sounds? I don't want that to sound. So like when I reverb things, if I'm gonna reverb the tambourine and the snare drum, then guess what? I'm going to give it the same reverb that I gave it the first one. Okay. And like I said, mostly everything that I do with one, I do with the other. So guess what? I'm gonna add a little EQ to it. And we're gonna just focus. We're gonna get rid of the low end. Actually, we're gonna go over here. I'm sorry. No, let's not do that. Let's not use. Let's go there. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Yeah, I like it. Then I can come back over here and bring it down. Cause I just wanted to play the background. And with that playing the background, all right, you know, it's still giving you the sound, but it's playing the back. So then I come over here. Now these are my hats. So you know what I'm gonna do with these? Once again, I'm gonna add a little reverb to it. Notice I'm just focusing on the drums right now. And that's it. You cannot go wrong with mixing and mastering your own stuff. This is stuff that you want to hear. You know what you want your sound to be. So by you knowing what you want your sound to be, you should have a pretty good idea before you even start making a beat how you want it to sound. There's nothing wrong with comparing your sound to someone else's music on the radio. You know what I'm saying? But there is a problem if you just go out and just flat out copy it. You know. And don't get me wrong. Listen, I'm learning how to use FL. I'm an MPC guy myself. So a lot of the stuff that I've done in FL, I need to figure out how I'm going to do over here in the MPC. Which is my primary setup. Now, the biggest question is can everybody get over the hump of comparing or let me say this. When hip hop first came out, hip hop was based off two turntables and a mic. Drum beats, breaks, two turntables and a mic. As you started getting into the electronic music, which is drum machines and things like that, samples. A lot of hip hop was made off samples. Now, here's where the break off comes at. There's a lot of artists today who do not realize, or there's a lot of folk out here who do not realize that some of your hottest songs on the radio still use samples today. Now me, I learned how to play things. I'm learning how to get these chord progressions down on FL. But if you listen to Future used the sample. The new J album used the sample. And I'm gonna tell you something, man, that new J album is hot. But please get over listen, our biggest problem is we're judging and comparing everybody to everybody. In other words, let me say this. We are competing with each other instead of competing trying to get this money. You know, me personally, I want my money. I want money. I'm not going to sit here and go overboard judging what the next man do. Shout out to everybody who's making moves, man. Shout out to everybody who's getting that bread. That's my thing. Shout out to anybody making money. But me personally, like I said, this is how I mix. This is how I mix my snares, my hi-hats, and the tambourine in there that I use. These are the sounds that I chose to use. This is what my music sounds like. Now, is it influenced by anything? Yes, it is influenced by some of the producers that are out today. Metro Boomin, 808 Mafia, No ID, even Just Blaze. You know, Just is not in that trap category. Just is still that guy who can get you the samples and still have you moving your feet. Kanye, those cats right there, those cats that still make you move your feet, man, believe it or not. All these new producers, they got the hot tunes right now. Move over, make way. I want some of that too. Alright, so like I said, thanks for stopping by. It's Wave Tech Beats. I'ma see y'all when I see y'all, bruh.